We are a product of our history. We've each had our own unique journey, and we all have different beliefs, different worldviews, different scripts. And this is a result of our childhood that we grew up in. It's a result of our experiences we've had in teenage years, adult challenges we've had. This has all shaped who we are and how we think about the world and our role in it, including about money. So you can think of childhood, our family system when we were growing up. How was money treated? How did we view money? How were we talking about money? What kind of lessons did we get about money? And that kind of shapes our set of beliefs. And then we move forward in the world and we have experiences happen to us, and then we get outcomes, and it either reinforces or changes beliefs that we have. And then that leads into kind of a cycle, a pattern, where they lead to more experiences, which lead to more outcomes, which lead to more experiences and more outcomes, and so on. Steve Jobs once said that you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking back, because we have this tendency to selectively take these things that have happened to us, ignore the rest, but connect a narrative through our experiences. We include some experiences and we don't include others. And as a result, we've got a particular worldview. That's the same thing with our clients. Our clients have this worldview as well. It shapes their experiences, shape their beliefs, their attitudes, their behaviors, their perspective about money. And we can help clients explore their journey, not because we're some kind of therapist, but we can help them understand who they are better. We can help them understand who they are better today because of what they've been through. When we're children, we're observing to see how the world works. And we're like little scientists. We create little if-then statements. If this happens, then that happens. I've noticed when this happens, that happens. And then we see it again, and it strengthens the belief. Or it doesn't happen again, and we have to change the belief. So one kid might see their parents fight a lot about money, and they might see if they start talking about money, then they have a fight. And then that might turn into a belief that says, therefore, so if they talk about money, then they have a fight. Therefore, talking about money leads to fights. Therefore, I should stop talking about money. And that's just one example. We've got multiple beliefs about money based on our experiences. And these experiences shape our views, our clients' views. And our role here as financial life planners is to help clients recognize how these experiences influence their current habits, their current decision-making process. Of course, younger clients, they don't have as many life experiences as us older folks, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sure, they've got less experience. They haven't seen as much. So you might think they don't have as much wisdom as somebody who's older than them. But that's not necessarily a problem, because we're not seeking wisdom. We're only helping people understand their perspective on money, where they are now, recognizing that there will be life transitions in the future that will change their perspective. That's okay. We're looking for that snapshot in time. So by helping clients, regardless of how old they are, understand their perspective, we give them a sense of self-knowledge that can help them understand what they value, what's important to them, so we can use their money to support that. Now, most of us move through life on autopilot, completely unaware of what's important to us. Completely unaware. Or what's important to us is validation, so we do things other people do because that makes us feel validated, but then we win that game and we don't feel fulfilled. So this is sometimes called mimetic desire, where I'm mimicking what other people do. I do what I think I'm supposed to do. I'm following that American dream. And then midlife crisis might happen, and maybe that even starts happening sooner and sooner. But it creates this gap between what's actually important to me and what I'm doing. My values and my actions are completely different. Now, there are people who say experience near-death experiences when they realize, wow, I had a close call there. I've been focusing on the wrong things. They can start to reprioritize their life because they had this bad thing happen to them. I know a person who got hit by a car, nearly died. And he would say now, with separation, I'm happy that it happened because I appreciate life so much more now. I appreciate my relationships so much more now. In other words, he's focused on his intrinsic values. He's not so much focused on what other people think of him. Now, wouldn't it be nice, though, if we can explore some of these tools, some of these biography tools, to help people understand these intrinsic values without having to get hit by a car, having to experience some kind of a traumatic event? We don't have to have people get hit by a car in order to appreciate life. Tools like satisfaction and values tools, but specifically in this case, biography tools, these help clients understand who they are. They help advisors facilitate deeper conversations that help clients see what their unique perspective is. And when they understand what their unique perspective is, they can begin to see what's actually important to them, and they can create a vision for a future that they happily move towards, remembering that there will be future transitions. So we can help clients understand themselves better by helping them understand their past.